Hello YouTube world, welcome to my channel, Life of Yana. Please subscribe, comment, and share. So we're going to get this weave bracelet finished today. And this weaving wire right here that I'm using, I had about 80 inches, so about 6.5 feet of the weaving wire. I just left it on the roll because I wasn't sure how much wire I was going to use on this. So let's get done with this bracelet and then we'll be done with this very challenging project. So this is hard to do because, I mean, once you get the rhythm, it's not hard to do, but it's just the rhythm that's hard to get because you have to weave this through the wires. So I'm going to weave it through this last rotation here before we start the slant. Okay, so see how the weave is kind of slanted here? I'm trying to make this as tight as possible together, but you can really see the splits in here because I'm using this blue-green wire versus the silver wire. This is how the back of it looks. It's also slanted. So they're both pretty patterns. Right here, up front, and the back. See that? But I don't think there's supposed to be this many spaces in there, but this is the very first bracelet I've made, this weave basket bracelet. So I'm pretty sure as time goes on and when I do it again, it'll be better. So we're at the top here, and we've got to get this weave in here. So we're going to wrap the weave wire, which is 26 gauge wire, around all four of the 26 gauge wire. We're going to wrap it around twice, and then you kind of have to hold it down with your nail or finger to get that slant in there. Okay, so we're holding it down, and then we want to grab this first wire. We're going to lock that slant in. We're going to go around this first wire once to lock it, and then we're going to go around the first wire again twice. And then we're going to go in between the second and third wire once. We're going to go in between 1 and 2 wire. Oh, come on. Oh wait, not yet. We're not at that point yet. You see how confusing this could be? So we want to go, we always want to do two loops. Okay, so there's the 2, and now this is where we want to go in between wire 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Do the first loop, go in between wire 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, make that second loop, and then we want to repeat it. We want to go in between, in the middle, grab or go above this 4th wire, do that first loop, do it again, the second loop, and then we're just going to do 2 more on this 4th wire. 1, 2, and those are the steps. But you see how you've got this slanted edge right here that we just made? Okay, boy, this is, okay, and this, then we're again going to go around all 4 wires to get that slant. Go again twice. We did once. We're going to do again twice. Okay. I don't want to overlap the wire though. We're going to hold that with our thumb, or in my case, my thumbnail. Then we're going to go around this first wire twice to lock that slant in place. Once, twice. And then we're going to go around these first 2 wires twice. Once, twice. And then we're going to go in between 1 and 2 wire and 3 and 4. So basically we're going to capture these 2 middle ones and go over, do the loop once, do it again, twice, and then we're going to go in the middle here, and then we're going to just go do the 3rd and 4th wires, do the loop once, twice, and see we're creating the steps. And then we're going to go over the last wire, this one, twice by itself. So once, twice, trying to get those as close as possible. So we've got the steps, and then we're going to wrap it around all 4, once, twice, hold it with your finger, your thumb, get that slant in there, and then we're going to lock it in place. We're going to pull this first wire. You want to go around this first wire twice. Once, we've locked it in place, and there's the twice. Then we're going to do twice with, we're going to go over these 2 wires, 1 and 2, once, and then twice, and then we're going to go around these 2. So we're going to go in between wire 2 and 3 and in between wire 3 and 4 once, and then twice, and then we're going to go in the middle and then go around the last 2 wires twice, once, twice. So we're making that step, and then we want to go around this last wire twice by itself, once, and twice. And then again, we're going to get that slant in there. So we're going to go around all 4 wires once, and twice. Hold that slant down with your finger or thumbnail. I'm going to lock it in place with this first one, so that's once, but we want to do it twice, twice, and then we're going to go around. You want to pull that next wire. We're going to go around the first 2 wires twice, once, twice. We're going to go around the 2nd and 3rd wires twice. Oh, good Lord. Okay, here we are. Going between 1 and 2, 3 and 4, once, and twice, and then we're going to go around wires 3 and 4. So we want to go in between 2 and 3. Circle the last two once, twice. Pull that third wire down because we're going to go around this top wire twice. Once, twice, and then we're going to repeat it. So as you see, I don't have much left on this wire, on my weaving wire, but I'm going to use it all because I need it all. So really on your weaving wire, you really do need to use a lot. So, you know, just to try and make it at least 7 inches. Okay, I'm going to hold this slant. You know, hold it slant with your thumbnail or your nail. Going to go around this first wire twice. You're going to lock that in place once, twice. You want to bring that other wire down. You're going to go around the first 2 wires once, twice. You're making that the step up. Then you're going to go around wires 2 and 3 twice. Once, twice. And then you're going to go around wires 3 and 4 twice. Once, twice. And then you're going to go around wire 4 twice. Once and twice. So then we're going to again wrap this weave wire around all 4 once, twice. Make sure you don't overlap. But since this is my first one, I learned a valuable lesson. Don't use colored wire until you really get the hang of it, because then you're going to have these breaks in here that you can really see. I still think it's going to be a pretty wire, or pretty bracelet though. So, well, there's a lot that has been happening here in my small community. If you saw my other post, there is a junior varsity football player that was injured while they were playing a game in Demet, in the little town of Demet, at their high school there. And from what I understand now is he got tackled or hit or something. Anyway, he ended up on the ground and he wouldn't wake up. He wouldn't get conscious, you know, come back to consciousness. Even after the paramedics went there, he still wouldn't wake up. So they airlifted him to the Children's Hospital in Lubbock, Texas. And he wasn't doing good. He had a brain hemorrhage, a brain bleed. And he ended up succumbing 24 hours later. So he is with God in heaven, but his family has decided to donate his organs because he was, I guess, really, you know, godly, and God, you know, liked to pray to God. And anyway, he was a church boy, I guess. So that's what they felt that he would want to do, is, you know, donate his organs. So, you know, to help people. So that's what they're doing. They're going to donate his organs. So tomorrow there's going to be a candlelight vigil at the football field here at 8:30 for him and his family. So it's very sad here. He was only 14 years old. I didn't know him because my grandson, oh gosh, I can't talk and do this at the same time, I guess. So there's 2. 1, 2. Okay, and then I'm down here to the 3rd one. 2, okay. There's 1 and 2. So it's really sad. There's a GoFundMe. I have a GoFund page for him and his family. I posted it on my previous video. If you go to my channel, Life of Yana, you'll see it. So my grandson plays football, but he's not in junior high school yet. He's just started middle school. I mean, he's not in high school yet. He just started middle school, so he didn't know the boy either.
Sixth grade.
Yeah, he's in the 6th grade. So he didn't know the boy either. But apparently he was a very friendly boy. When they were having the prayer service at the school yesterday that I went to at 7, it was very emotional. After the preacher said some prayer, and then he invited the community or whoever wanted to go onto the football field to pray.
Passed out, but they gave costumes.
Right. So 2 people passed out. They got really emotional and they passed out. But they came to, you know, they didn't lose consciousness. They just got weak and passed out, and it was, you know, got really emotional. They did send the EMS, but they didn't need the EMS because they both were able to walk off the field. But it was really emotional. So I donated to the fund. I mean, not that much, $25, but still every dollar counts. It's really, really sad. He was only 14 years old. He has an older brother, and he has a little sister. So he was the middle child. So that's what happened. And then, you know, this is Memorial Day weekend. So today we also had a birthday party for my granddaughter who turns 10 on the 7th. So it was fun. I uploaded her birthday dance, but silly me, because I'm new to YouTube and filming, I forgot all about the music rights. So I got a notification talking about complaint or a claim complaint or something like that. I'm not sure what they called it. So I deleted it right away because I didn't want to get kicked off of YouTube. I mean, did I say Facebook? I mean, I'm new to YouTube. So I deleted it right away because it was a dance party, and, you know, they were dancing to their own music, and I guess now you have to have the rights to the music to play it, or get the rights of the artist to play it on YouTube. So live and learn, live and learn. So I had to delete that. It was really fun though. The girls were dancing really good, and the boys didn't want to dance with the girls because they're at that stage still where they're not girl crazy yet. And so it's kind of funny because the boys hung out outside playing football, or, you know, playing catch football, and the girls were inside dancing. And there also was a little bouncy house out back of a princess castle. And so the littler kids played out there. There's just a lot of kids here. So they had fun though. So I want to get this weave bracelet done because it's long. As you know, if you've been following me, it takes a long time to get from the point A to point B. I mean, it's a lot of weaving. It's very time consuming, very, very time consuming. And I didn't know that. And then I didn't know you would need a lot of weave wire either. The 26 gauge wire. I had no idea. Good thing because I was originally going to do pink, but I'm like, it doesn't look like there's going to be enough wire. And you know what? I was right. there was not going to be enough wire. So then I found this one because I've never used this color, and it used the whole spool. The whole spool. I think this is going to be my last weave on this, because look at running out of the wire already. So I'm just going to do the last weave on this. And this is time consuming. It was harder than I thought. Well, once you get the rhythm, it's not that hard. But let me get this. Let me get the diagonal on here. And then I'll just lock it in place with these two. 1, 2. We're done with that. So this is the finished product with the weave. I mean, it's pretty. It's pretty. Now I just gotta put the clasp on, get rid of these wires. So let's do that. Okay, so this is the front of the bracelet, and you can see a weave in there. This is the back. The back's pretty too. But there are some gaps in here that I don't like. But if I would have probably used the same color wire as this, the 18 gauge, then I don't think the gaps would be noticeable. But because this is silver and this is a different color, it's really noticeable. So that is something I learned right now making this. Probably want to use the same color all around. Okay, let's figure out how we're going to do this clasp. I want to use this S clasp. So let's see how I'm going to do this. Okay, so I think instead of using this, because I'm not sure how to end the bracelet, and I'm too new with it still, trying to do the clasp, I'm going to go ahead and just use this. I have this tool here that helps me open these rings here. I like these rings that go round and round, because when I try and use just a regular jump ring, it doesn't close right for me, so then my chain comes out, my clasp comes out. And so this is like a keychain ring, but it's not going to come out. It's not going to get loose and come out. So I'm going to use the key ring for me on my stuff, because I can't get that clasp to close correctly. So I'm going to use this. Oh, where did it go? Oh, Lord. Well, I don't see it. So let me grab another one. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's on this tool. So this tool, it helps you open the key rings. What is it called? It is called, nothing. I don't know what it's called. Well, anyway, I saw this on a video, and so I'm like, I'm going to get that because I know I'm going to need it. Because, for me, trying to open these, it just tears my nails apart. And this job right here that I did with the weave tore my nails apart anyway as well. Look at that. I had to clip it all off. Oh, goodness. So, well, let me just use this tool to hold this so I can get it in there. Well, maybe not that tool, because it's not. Let me grab this other tool. Which way am I going? Okay. Now I need this tool to open it up. Good Lord. This is crazy. You see? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Which way am I going? Is that going in or out? Oh man. Now I'm all confused. It's going to go out. Okay. I don't want to go out. I want to go in. Okay, so I'll go the other way. Just go past this. There we go. So that's in on this side. It's a little tight. Okay. So I'm going to get this. Measure this. That's how much I need. And then I'm going to cut the wire. I'm going to cut the wire. So. Going to measure it. God, these flies, I swear. Can't wait till they go away. I think right there. But I don't want to cut that one. Well, yeah, I guess so. Nope, don't cut that one. Cut this one. Cut the two middle ones. Cut the two middle ones. Then I want to grab this tool here. And I want to bend. Come on, let's get straightened out. To bend this way. God, that looks like it's going to be too big. Oh, yes, it's going to be too big. Okay. Oh, yes. Too big. Clip these down a little bit more. Now, let's try bending this. Across. Gosh. And this is why I don't like to do the clasp, because I suck doing the clasp right now. I need more experience. You're not supposed to round it. You're supposed to square it. But somehow it's rounding because I didn't do it right. Let me see again. Oh, good Lord. Still too big. All right. well, I'm going to figure this out, and then I'll show you the end product on my next video. I'm not going to make a 3-part on this one, but let me figure this out, how to do this. So I hope you all have a good weekend. It's Labor Day weekend, so this weekend is all for us laborers. Hope you enjoy it and be safe. Bye-bye.